We're never good enough. That's the mentality of a gym rat, right? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Like, I look back on pictures and I was shredded. And at that time, if you asked me, I was fat. And I was like, wow. And I'm looking around and it's walls of pictures of before and afters, like
Okay.
6 foot all the way around this whole room of people he's changed lives for. And I was like, I'm going to work out here. And he's like, I don't think you understand, kid. You're not working. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just come in here and work out. I was like, well, then teach me. We're veteran owned, which is awesome. So Aaron's
Awesome.
Marine Corps. He did 2 tours, just an awesome dude. And with that, Michigan made. So we're local, Michigan made, veteran owned.
Today, I am sitting down with Greg Skiver. He is an entrepreneur. He is a fitness enthusiast. He is a football coach. He is a lot of things, but one thing for sure is he is high energy. We're talking fitness myths, mindset, supplements, and we are actually sampling some of the hottest products. If you are a clean ingredient freak, if you are into health, into fitness, this is the product you've been waiting for. Whether you're trying to get healthier, build a business, or you just need a reminder to stop making excuses, this conversation is packed with practical advice with a lot of unexpected tangents along the way. So let's get loud with Coach Skiver.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Today I'm with Coach Skiver, and we are going to be talking about fitness, I guess, trends, what works, what doesn't work, and this newest adventure that you're on, which is all kinds of drinks that I think people are really going to be interested in, especially just for how healthy they are, clean they are, and really such a variety. You got protein, electrolytes,
Yep.
mocktails, CBD. What am I missing? Energy?
Yeah, and energy.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. And the common thread is that all of them are clean ingredients. There's no junk in there. No
Yep.
aspartame, no sucralose. If we're using sweeteners, it's like your agaves or your monk fruit, your stevia. We don't want to put any chemicals in there that we don't have to. There's no reason to. So,
Right.
it takes a little bit longer to formulate it. It takes a little bit longer to create a good flavor, in those things. But all of them taste good and they're also healthy, which is great. So
Yeah, I love that.
No junk, right?
Well, cool. So I want to start first before we get into the drinks, and we're going to sample some of them and kind of go through how you got started with that. But I want to talk about your fitness first, because like I met you through Brighton football.
Yep.
You were Coach Skiver that smoked all the kids in conditioning, still are. We've seen you smoke the kids on the football field. And obviously, like everybody that knows you knows that you're just like intense into fitness and
It's life.
health and all of the things. So have you always been wired to be super into fitness, or like was there a turning point in your life where you were like, this is what dialed me into it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think back where it even started, but I would say when I was a kid, I moved a lot. So I went to 13 schools growing up. So
Dang.
I was like around, and I settled in the Milford and then now Brighton communities.
Yeah.
This is the longest I've ever been in one spot, but moving around a ton, you're always the new kid.
Yeah.
So everybody's got something to, prove with you. Like they want to see what you
Okay.
got, so
I
it was
can't
always
tell
like,
that you're competitive.
So they, yeah, right. So it's like always like, oh, here comes lunchtime. It's like, you're either going to get in a fight or you're going to make a friend. Like it's one of the two things when you're the new kid. It's just,
But
what
you're
it
going to
is.
make
Like,
an impression,
it's
whatever
something,
it is.
either way, we're going to shake the world up a little bit today in whatever school I'm in. So I remember thinking, man, if I was a little stronger, a little faster, if I could fight better, like all these weird thoughts, because you're a little kid.
Yeah.
You're just thinking that you shouldn't have to, but when you're the new kid,
Yeah.
it's the same every school you go
I
to.
feel like adults think that too.
Kind of.
I mean,
It's
if you
competitive.
go into an area or a scene that you don't know anybody in, everybody's weird.
Totally. And it's the worst part's when you have to eat in a
That's the
community
worst,
atmosphere,
yes.
because you're like, where do I sit?
And when there's no chairs, like I hate when you go to
Oh.
a networking place and it's like finger foods, but you're at like a high top with no chairs.
Yeah.
And
then
I'm
you're
always
just
in like a gown. I'm like,
what do I do with my
you're like, I let me put this whole
Yeah.
meatball in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's no napkin.
Yeah, it's
You're
the
like using
worst.
a bar nap this big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally, that's like the lunchroom lifetime that I grew up with, like this whole like lunchroom experience. It's always just the same thing. The first day of school, you're like, scope it out. I grew up playing football, baseball, and I wrestled in high school, and football and baseball consumed my life when I was a child. Like that's what I did. It was like, that is what you trained for. But going to different schools, I was like, man, I wish I could get like stronger.
Yeah.
I told my mom, I was like, I want to get stronger. She's like, all right, well, it was my mom and my 2 sisters and me that kind of like lived life together,
Yeah.
growing up. And she's like, well, you can save your money and buy a weight bench and I'll help you with whatever you need,
But you're
And I
buying
was like,
it.
yeah, you're buying it though. It's on you. Like get to work, do things, odd jobs, shovel driveways, whatever. And I bought a Weeder, the old school Joe Weeder, like bench press, lat pull down, blade extension. for my bedroom, and my
For your
mom's
bedroom?
for my bedroom, and I had it in my bedroom as a 12-year-old kid, and every day I'd wake up, I had no idea what I would read magazines, or I'd buy a Muscle and Fitness, and I'd just like study and listen and watch like
Yeah.
people at the, local gyms or like the high school gym, wherever I was working at the time. And I remember just thinking like, I want to make this life. Like, this
Mhm.
is what I love. Like, I love doing, I have no idea what I'm doing at 12 years old. I was just
Yeah.
doing it. So then as I studied more and got into it more, it saved my life in multiple ways. I mean, as I went into high school, I was like this kid that had a chip on his shoulder, and I was like I would fight
You
anybody
were
at
a
the
little
drop of a dime.
shit
I was like,
talker.
yeah, and I was like, and I learned, my mom taught me early, like, hey, you can hurt somebody physically with your hands,
Right.
but words, they never forget. They'll
Yeah.
heal from a punch, but you
Yeah.
can hurt somebody with words.
The
So
opposite. The
yeah,
opposite of what all of us else learned in the 90s.
right.
Yeah.
So my mom told me that, and then I learned to use my mouth, which then got me in way more trouble.
Oh,
So then,
no.
like, it became this whole accelerated, like, you shouldn't be doing this, you should be doing this. And I was like, yeah, I'll do what I want to do. And that led me to getting suspended from school a ton in high school. So I walked down the street. There was a personal training studio down the road from me where I grew up in
Okay.
Milford, or Highland, Milford area. So this guy, I walk in, I was like, hey, I want to train here. And he goes, I only train clients. Like, you can't just come in and work out. It's not like a gym where you just scan
Yeah.
in. These are all people I train. I was like, wow. And I'm looking around, and it's walls of pictures of before and afters, like
Okay.
6 foot all the way around this whole room of people he's changed lives for. And I was like, no, I'm going to work out here. And he's like, I don't think you understand, kid. You're not working. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just come in here and work out. I was like, but then teach me. Like,
Yeah.
I'll learn whatever. Yeah. I was like, he's like, we're in school. My daughter is in school right now. And she's like,
You're like, I'm suspended.
I was suspended. And he's like, does this happen often? I was like, more than it should. Like,
Yeah.
I need a place to work out. And he's like, I'll help you learn how to train people. And that's where it
Okay.
started. So then he would help me, and I would work with him, and he would have a group of 5 people or 6 people, and I would watch and
Like
learn
you
and listen.
shadowed him
I
kind of?
shadowed him. And that's all I do. And he'd be like, hey, they need water, go grab their waters, bring them over here. Hey, I'm gonna split. And then it leaned into, let's split the group. You take 3, I'll take 3. You
Okay.
take them. We're doing this section for legs today. We're gonna do this, on posterior
Was
chain.
this like a
And
job or just a hobby?
it was just keep me out of trouble. He didn't pay me. He
Okay,
was
so
just
this is
allowing me to work out there.
I mean, what a
Like,
great like asset you were to him though.
yeah,
Because
I
you're like,
mean,
I don't even have to pay you.
yeah, he was.
And
I
you had
mean,
so much energy
nowadays you
for
look
this.
back and you're like, dude, he was getting free labor out of a kid. Like,
Yeah.
that's probably frowned upon. But back then, I just wanted to learn everything I could from a guy that changed hundreds of lives around the room.
Right.
And these people, they started to like me because I was this young, energetic kid,
Yeah.
and I looking up to this guy, and I'm learning about. He was a bodybuilder and a fitness model, and he did all these things. So it led into him just letting me take groups, take groups, take groups. Then I got a key to his gym. And I could come, and I'd be there at 4:30 in the morning working out before school.
So you lived there.
And I pretty much lived at his gym. I had a cot actually in the back, like, that I could sleep on if I needed to.
Yeah.
My mom would never allow that, but if I needed to, I had a cot in a locker in the
Yeah.
back, and that was just like life. He helped train big time bodybuilders, like out of Dallas, Texas, downtown Dallas, at a place called Doug's Gym, which was the longest standing privately owned gym in the country. Like,
Wow.
Doug was like 80 plus years old when he passed
Is
away.
it still open?
It just closed a few years ago. I got an opportunity when I was in Dallas to
It's
go to
merch?
Doug's Gym.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's funny because this is Doug and Mike and me at Doug's Gym, and Doug literally lived at his gym. I mean, everybody from Lou Ferrigno, Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Yeah.
you name it. They've been in this gym, stepped foot in here to train at some point in time in their career.
That's
And there's
crazy.
pictures of them all around. I mean, Muhammad Ali trained here, different boxers. There's a whole setup in this gym. And I had an opportunity. I just was staying down the road in Dallas one time, and I was like, I'm gonna walk down there. I think that's Mike's gym. And I walk in, and this old man Doug is sitting behind the desk smoking a cigar.
The dog.
The Doug of Doug's Gym. And I walk in, and I was like, hey man, I'm looking for a guy that used to train here. He goes, you're looking for Mike. And I was like, he's like, you're built like a Mike build. Like,
Yeah.
he's trained you. And I was like, that's crazy. He's like, I can tell by your legs. And I was like, that's very interesting. Like, oh, look, he goes, he was like all calm. He calls him, and this is literally 30 minutes later. Mike shows up to the gym, and now they're working out with me. They're putting me through a workout routine.
I hope
in
you're
this
wearing
gym,
those
like,
gym shorts
so
or the jean shorts.
Jorts. This is what he made me work
You
out
worked
in.
out the jorts?
In jorts, yeah, which is almost too white trash, but it was
They're
perfect for this
perfect.
atmosphere. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, so this is Doug, and I got a chance to like work out with him.
That's cool.
Pretty amazing. So Mike literally changed my life and pushed me into fitness at that point.
So a
Doing, like,
long life of fitness, really.
that's it.
And
Since I was
working
like
out
11.
and training.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you ever fall off the wagon and get fat?
I mean, we all did. Back in the day, it was called bulking, right?
So
like,
you're bulking?
Yeah, it's winter months were bulking months. You just get super chubbed out, and you eat a ton, and then be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cut in the spring, for summer.
Okay. I
Yeah,
mean, that
so-
works. Do you think like, I mean, you have to think like mindset has a lot to do with this, but like, are you a big mindset person too?
100%. Like
I love all that.
You can get yourself in and out of it real fast, and it's
Yeah,
all in
I
your
think
mind.
so too.
Yeah.
Which, like, so Ridge is the hardest person to crack a mindset, but so like once he gets in the car, I call him Martin Luther King speeches. I give him Martin Luther King speech, he eats it up. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's
But
fired up
Ridge is like he'll challenge my speech. I'm like, bro, I'm
because
speeching.
he's
Just take
hanging
this.
on the words. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
like,
like, just take the
he's like,
speech.
"Wait, your grammar's off, mom."
Yeah,
Like, you
you're
know,
like, that doesn't make sense. I'm all the mindset things, so like, but I can like feed it in and Sut will like eat it up. Like he's wired a lot like that too.
and I think that's like with kids and going back to, coaching at Brighton, helping out. Like I remember getting brought into that role, meeting this group of coaches that are amazing. Like our
Yeah,
defensive guys amazing, our offensive guys are incredible, our head coach is awesome. Like,
and
it's
everybody's jacked.
and it's I mean, they're big dudes. Like they're big dudes. Like I'm the mini one, right? I don't know, there's 100 pictures of us standing next to
Yeah,
each other out there, and it's like who wore it best, and it's like
you guys really
it's
commit.
so you got to though, right? Like
I feel
everybody
like
hates on it, but that's fine. Like
I feel like now I'm understanding everything because a lot of teams are like, "What's up with the orange team?"
yeah,
Because like they're like the moms are so extra because we are, but then also I forgot that like the guys are
the
also
coaches are,
extra.
and the dads. It's all this.
Yeah,
But what's crazy? I was just talking about this. Is like, oh, Brighton Orange this, Brighton Orange that. I'm like, you can say nothing bad about our kids. Like
yeah,
they're good kids. They'll mock the best because target's on your back when you're good, right?
we've
But
been good too.
we're great. Our coaches are insanely good. I love they're brothers to me, right? We
Mhm.
all look like brothers anyway. Like the gray
Yeah.
hair and
Well, I
like
mean, you wear the same
like
outfits.
yeah,
Yes.
well, we coordinate on Thursdays, right?
Yeah.
For game day on Saturday. No, I'm just kidding. But there's only so much you can do with black and orange.
You
We're
can
all
do a
gonna wear
lot.
the
You can
same.
do a
Like,
lot.
well, I mean, we don't all go black and orange camo like you do, but
Yeah.
if we
I
could,
just
we
ordered
probably
some
would.
furry slippers too.
Oh, they're
I'm gonna wear them. They're
like,
sandals. They have fur.
hmm.
I feel like it's just like the
I feel like if you
more.
bought those for some of our coaches, they might wear
Should
them.
we do it? Well, because we do like mom orange parties sometimes, and I'm like, maybe we should just incorporate you guys because you guys are kind of here to commit too.
I mean, when
We
they're
could spice it up with some like tie dye, black or
I'm just
orange,
feeling
and
some maybe like orange combat boots for them. Like,
yeah.
some of those guys would rock those things. Like it's
Oh my gosh,
excessive,
we should
but they
make
could do it.
them.
They could do it. Make
I
like
want
a
them.
Carhartt style look to
Yeah,
them.
like the kind that are like I have those Reebok ones.
Yeah,
Like,
gross.
wait, I
So
gotta get back into these, otherwise we're gonna go on a football tangent for
go
like
ahead.
a year and a half. Okay, what is your non-negotiable daily habit?
Non-negotiable daily habit. I'm a gym guy. Like every day I'm up and I go to the gym.
In
Like
the morning?
yeah, in the morning. And if I miss the morning, I will go at night, or I go to the garage and do it in the
Yeah.
garage. So it's not maybe the gym, but it's something physical. Like it
Okay,
doesn't have to
7
be
days a
like
week?
7 days a week. I'll do recovery days. But my recovery days like might just be like I take the dog and we go for a walk, or I go ride the bike, or I do a mountain bike, an hour on the mountain bike, on a trail somewhere,
What
or
if you're
just
hungover?
I get it done. So there's no option. Like that's
You sweat it
almost
out?
the best way.
I feel like you
Like,
would punish
like,
yourself. You would
like
get up and be like, "I'm a piece of shit.
some of my best workouts are when
I
I'm hungover.
deserve to throw up right
100%. Yeah.
now."
They used to laugh. They used to laugh because I did CrossFit for a long time, and that's kind of what I built both my businesses around was CrossFit. And I remember showing up, and we'd go to concerts, and like I'd have margaritas. That's my jam. Like
Yeah.
anything tequila based. Right? I love tequila stuff. So, and I remember showing up like 6 a.m. and my buddies would be like, "You made it?
Like, "Why are
Like,
you here?
are you kidding me?" And I'm
Go
like,
to
"We
bed."
gotta go. Like, let's get
You're
this
like
done." Like,
sweating limes.
yeah, it's just agave syrup dripping
Yeah.
from me. Yeah, but yeah, it was. It's a non-negotiable. I have to. I'm a better person from it. Mental, like it's a
Yeah.
release for me. You need a dopamine hit every day, and
Yeah.
for me, you'll know if I got a good workout because I'll be on the phone right after, be like, "Hey, bro," da, 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 and I do more
Yeah.
thinking, and like
I think
my brain
everything
flows
through.
better. Yeah,
Yeah.
after workout, 100%. I'm more talkative. I'm happier. Like it's a good release
Yeah.
mentally for me. I have to do it. That's my go-to.
I feel like that's a lot of times where I get my best ideas.
100%. Yeah, that or tequila.
Yes.
That's pretty much my idea.
What does
Like
Becky
squeezing.
do?
So she's just amazingly fit always, and just doesn't
I was just
stop.
gonna say, I'm like, Becky's such a babe, but I feel like she's also very organized.
Oh, she's super organized. Like she's my logistics coordinator. Let's not like take credit from her. She runs the ship. Like
I
everything
feel
I
yeah.
do, like I have a calendar. I
But
know
I feel
where
like
she's
you're
gonna be.
oddly
Like,
organized too, but like she's like next level.
she
She's
is
like
like
CEO of life.
she's CEO of this home for sure,
Yeah.
and life. I would say, yeah.
Yeah, she's the
like,
CEO.
for me, I'm
Vote
like
for Becky.
she could probably win some things.
Yeah.
She's won a lot of things in
But
life.
also I
like,
feel like she's fit. Like, what's her workout regimen?
she just works nonstop. Like she'll be out here moving stuff. She was pregnant with Micah,
Yeah.
tearing trees out of the ground in our yard.
Got all
Sucks.
kinds of secretive flexes.
Yeah.
Becky.
So yeah, she flexes like it's just like these little nonchalant, like, yeah, I'm pretty good at everything I do, no big deal.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
just-
amazing.
yeah, but no sports, no, like she just doesn't, she just chills. She just does stuff. She's always moving.
Okay, let's talk about the drinks a little bit.
Cool.
What are you gonna go for?
We'll go with lemon rush. This is a lemon rush. It's just
Oh,
electrolyte
electrolyte
water.
water.
Yeah. So literally dialed in just for electrolytes. Drink it any time of day. Anybody can drink it.
That's good.
Any kid. It tastes like limoncello. So
Yeah, it does.
and you can drink it beach wise, like go to the
Yeah.
beach, take it on a boat, like mix it if you
That's
want,
kinda
but
good though too if you're like, "Hey, I need to, like, chill on drinking for a second, mix one of these in."
totally. And
Not
it
that it
fits in
even
perfectly in a
matters.
little like Yeti sleeve,
Yeah,
and
but
you
I
just
feel
carry it
like
around like a white
I
claw.
hate drinking out of a bottle of water. Do you know what I mean? Anthony's was like, "Please drink a water." I'm like, "This is so hard, I
Yep.
can't."
But these at least taste good. So the whole thing about like our brand, like Native and Solcero, either one of them, there's no added like chemicals. So we have no
Yeah,
aspartame, no sucralose in here. It's super clean. We use like, agave, which will be one of the natural sweeteners in it.
pure agave.
Yep.
Gotta
And then
have that.
stevia, or you can do monk fruit. All three are just our sweeteners. But what's cool is you get sodium, 250 milligrams, 200 milligrams of potassium, 30 milligrams of zinc, and then vitamin C, magnesium. And then one thing we add that most people don't have is iodine for your like thyroid. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, so it's actually like built to like actually hydrate you and add to some things that you wouldn't naturally get like anywhere else.
So when did you get, I guess, connected or I guess, involved in the drinks? Did it start with the
So serum.
Solcero first?
So no, it actually started with protein. So the whole thing, this whole story of the drinks came from I had another company in the fitness space that we ran gyms, like gym management system, a
Okay,
full all-in-one gym management system. And we had about 500 gyms around the world, 5 different continents, kind of cool. But we haven't like e-commerce set up in the background. So a bunch of
okay.
companies would come to us and sell their products through the app.
Right.
And these gyms, all they have to do is say, yeah, they accept it. And it shows up for all their members at the gym to purchase.
Mhm.
And then the company drop ships to the members and the gym gets a little kickback percentage of anything that,
Okay.
flows through their app.
But
Right.
you didn't technically, like, buy inventory?
No, no, no. It's all just drop ships. Like
Okay.
everything's just in the app. These companies put their stuff in the app and then and the gym just turns it on and their members when they go to the gym go, like, let's say you're at Pure Bar and you check in for your class.
Mhm.
It's like, hey, there's a store icon down here. You click on it. And then there's
Okay.
all these things that you can buy, like whether it's energy drinks or, chalk or lifting straps or shoes or,
Yeah.
whatever it be, like all kinds of stuff in the fitness space,
Merch.
merch, swag. So that was like a big part of our app that we had. And my buddy goes to me, he goes, hey, dude, I'm starting a drink company up with my other buddy from college. They're both engineers. They went to school together, super smart dudes. And he's like, I have some questions. So he starts like running by some questions we're talking about. And I'm just doing my own thing with the app, not
Yeah.
thinking about drinks at all, just helping him.
Right.
And then I said, well, why don't you put them in the app and like, let's see how they sell. Like, let's just see where it
And they were
goes.
protein.
Yeah, they're protein, and they were like a milk-based protein at the time, so it was like a lot of trickery that you have to do with like shelf stability
Yeah.
and like you don't want somebody getting sick from milk, right? Like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So they had this product, and I was down at Miami for a fitness expo down there. It was like a big fitness competition, and I said, "Why don't you come down and just see? We'll hand them out my booth and see how they go. Like, see if people like them." And people fall in love. They were like freaking out, like, "This is the best protein I've ever had." Like, oh
Really?
yeah, and we're talking big level athletes in the CrossFit space,
That have
right?
tried every type of
And they've
protein
done it
under.
all. We've
Yeah.
been from the beginning of vanilla, gross, chalky, nasty,
Mhm.
back in the day stuff that you just chug to get it down to this level of protein. And I was like, wow, you're onto something, these two guys. It's cool because Aaron, one of the owners, he's been in the drink industry for a long time. For 13 years, he's
Okay,
owned a
so
brewery. So
he's super familiar with, like,
that's his space.
challenges that someone that wasn't in that space would have.
Totally. So Mike, one of the owners, he goes, hey, I got this idea for this protein drink, nutrition stuff. And what Aaron has in the background is when he came like during COVID times, Fago and different big companies out there needed like a co-packing company to like can the product and move it. And
Okay.
he has that.
Okay.
So he's like, dude, I can set up the cans, I can set up production. I know the warehousing and I know all of that stuff, but what does the fitness space need as far as protein goes? So Mike had a bunch of ideas and he's a hockey player, college hockey player, super fit guy. He's like, here's everything he has. And he's talking to bodybuilders and guys that own gyms and he's putting all this stuff together for formulas. And it came out amazing. The product was great. We watched it sell in Miami and people loved it and
Mhm.
they were on fire about it. But then we battled the fact that we would have to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars to get it to be consistent always, that shelf
Right.
stability and not refrigerated, right? Like
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
big deal when it comes to milk, right? So gears start turning and we're thinking like, how can we do this another way? Like what can we do that's different? And it doesn't have
Make
to
it
be like chug.
non-dairy?
Yeah. So what we did is we went with it's still a whey protein isolate, and that's what we
Mhm.
have in the cooler right here. These are like this is citrus, clear berry, strawberry, and tropical. So the citrus one, we always had black tops on our protein. So you can just kind of quickly identify,
Which one's
one
what?
from the other.
Okay.
Right. So this is citrus. It's 90 calories in this can. That's it.
How much protein?
20 grams. So like 80 to 85 grams of the calories in this thing are from the protein alone.
Yeah.
So the rest of it's from the monk fruit, which is like the sweetener, right?
Mhm.
So it's super clean, 90 calories,
So what is it in
20 grams of
replacement
protein.
of dairy then?
So it's a whey protein isolate. So it's technically if you're looking at dairy, but the way they do it is they break it all down to be like super clean, super light, and then they mix it for hours on end into the water. And there's
So
a
it's
whole big process.
water-based, really?
This is a water, it's a protein water. It's not like a milk. So
Okay.
that's another huge benefit to this is anybody in a sports arena, they could drink this thing, they could chug this thing, and they're not gonna feel full or
Yeah.
bloated or gross. Like, it doesn't have that milky, gross like, there's a space for milk when you're looking for, like, a meal replacement or you're looking for
Yeah.
something just to be full
Or,
from
like,
and
my boys,
long
like,
drive.
before bed and they want a snack, I'm
Yeah,
like, "Make
you're
a
like,
protein shake."
make a protein shake. It's a great
Fruit, banana,
spot. Yeah,
yeah.
like, do it. But this is super clean. Again, no chemicals, no crap, no artificial sweeteners, but you're getting 20 grams in that small of a can with only 90 calories. Like, it
Right.
doesn't even hurt your macros, if you're trying to track your food for the day, you know?
Yeah, but it's also nice too, cause like, say I'm driving the car, it doesn't have to be cold.
Right.
I mean, I'm
That's the
sure it's
thing.
better cold, but,
It's
like,
always better cold, but, I mean, you can just try this thing. This
where
is
do people
citrus.
get these?
So right now you can order, scan the can. We have everything set up on the website, and we're working right now to get into distribution. So
That's really good.
it's just
I
like,
feel like I need these because sometimes, like, I'm so busy and then I forget to eat,
and
and
you
then I'm
can,
like, "Shit, I'm getting skinny."
well,
And then Anthony's like, "Eat more." I'm like, "I literally cannot eat anymore."
you're moving around always. Like,
I'm
you're on
moving
the road.
around and then it's like, "Okay, cool, I'm gonna meal prep this day," and then I'm working until midnight and I'm like, "I didn't meal prep and I forgot to eat."
And that's one of the best things about
Especially in the
this.
car, like, what am I eating in the car? I'm eating, like, an Uncrustable.
Totally.
I don't really want
Or
that.
like a bag of like mixed nuts or something out of the council.
Yeah, or, like, a piece of dried chicken, like, with my hand.
Or
I'm
you're
like, "I
grabbing
don't
that
really want this."
random beef jerky stick at the gas station. You're like, this is either
Whatever
gonna go one way or the
crumbs
other.
are
Like,
in, like, the back
yeah,
seat.
yeah, like what ridge left in the
Yeah,
bag
I'm
back
like,
there. Yeah.
"Okay," but that's cool because at least I'm getting
The
protein.
best thing about it, RTDs is what we call this, is ready to drink. You just crack it and go.
Mhm.
Like, every day I'm like in the car and I'm just like, hey, I can at least get 20 grams in. It doesn't
Right.
hurt my calories. It's only 90 calories. So I can still have a go have like a full meal. And
And
it's not
not
like
be like,
sitting there
"Oh, I
sweating like,
just
oh
ate a
man, I
meal."
overate.
Yeah.
Like.
So they can get them online.
Yep. So and you can buy them by the case. We do assorted packs. We have, multiple different flavors. The unique thing about like a protein water like this is you're not stuck to like chocolate fudge or
Oh, right.
vanilla or like you're hearing tropical, which tastes like a pina colada.
Mhm.
This is the citrus, which has got like a little bit of like an orange citrusy flavor to it. The berry is like a pomegranate style berry. And then we have strawberry, which is just an easy drinkable
Yeah.
strawberry, lightweight, but it's water. So you're never going to feel full from it.
So are they gonna carry these in any stores?
I hope so. Right now, you can get them at the, Buscemi's on Old
Oh,
23.
yeah.
So we have, like, those. We have Sulceros there as well, which is a whole different, awesome little line that we have going. But, yeah, you'll be seeing them soon. We're just waiting for, like, the distros to pick them up. The big thing is distribution's hard to get in with, but we have Aaron, right? And Aaron's our,
Mhm.
like, Wizard of Oz, as I call him. He's the guy behind the curtain that does all the magical stuff. So,
But you're also like, "We don't wanna have these huge contracts and then not be able to keep up with the demand of it,
well,
and
that's
then put all this money out to create the product." It's like, we need to test the
we
product,
definitely know
have
the
people be
like,
familiar
we've been
with
doing
it.
it for 2 years now. So the testing of it, like, we've kind
Right,
of
but test it with the
fine-tuned.
audience. Test
Totally.
it with, like
Yeah, and that's the hard part is, like, you don't know. I mean, if somebody grabs this and they think protein shake,
right.
they're already off,
They're gonna
right?
be like, "Citrus shake? Ew."
Yeah,
Yeah.
gross, right? Or when they drink it and it's water like that, they're
Yeah.
like, "What is this?" Like, if you lead in and go, "Hey, this is a protein water," then they're
Right.
like, "Oh, this is awesome. It
Mhm.
tastes amazing because it has a great taste. There's no chalky aftertaste. It's, like, super clean." But if they're cracking this thing thinking it's gonna be milk in that can,
And then they're weirded out.
they're weirded out by it, right? Like, you have to
But wouldn't
explain
it
it to
be
them.
cool if you're on a drive and you're like, "Let me get a protein shake," and then you're like, "What the hell is this?" And then you're drinking it, you're like, "It's actually really good. I like it."
Yeah, yeah, it's not like I'm not, like, trying to fall asleep while driving because
Yeah,
I'm
you're
nervous,
like,
like, got
"God,
me,
I
like,
I
sucked
took
in.
a risk at a gas
Yeah,
station. It was
yeah.
bad."
Yeah, I mean, that's an everyday thing for me,
Yeah.
like, I'm like, "Oh, you
I feel
do
like
it
I've done
correctly."
that
It's
so
like
many times
yeah,
too.
right. Again, being a brand new company really coming into the game, we're just looking to shake it up,
No,
that's
I think it's a great product.
so it's
And I
cool.
feel like there's such a huge, like, wave of people who are very ingredient conscious.
I
Do you know what I
love
mean?
my favorite people are the ones that pick it up and they look right at the can and they go, "Oh, oh,
So not me
oh,"
when you
right?
handed it
Like
to me at football and I just started drinking
yeah,
it.
you're like, "Oh, is this vodka in here?" Like, "No, no, Brittany, there's actually no alcohol in there."
I was like, "It would have been better if you brought tequila to mix with
Your
it."
kid is currently drinking one, so let's hope there's no vodka in there. But, yeah, like, it's so funny because they're white cans and they're sleeks, like this, so anybody thinking that it could be known as anything else. It could be
Yeah.
a White Claw, it could be any other brand out there, but
Right, but who's asking?
yeah, no, who cares that 12-year-old's just ripping 3 of them,
Yeah.
in halftime? It's all good. So, yeah, it's a really cool brand, and the fact that people care what they're drinking nowadays, that's what's really set us up. We're veteran owned, which is awesome. So Aaron's
Awesome.
Marine Corps, he did 2 tours, just an awesome dude, and with that, Michigan made. So we're local, Michigan made, veteran owned,
Is he still doing brewery stuff?
oh, yeah. Yeah.
So he's doing breweries and this.
Oh, yeah. and still canning for other companies, big companies that you would
Candy?
like canning like you
Oh,
would
I thought you said he's
for
selling
like,
candy
you
too. I'm
know,
like, "What?"
yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
I
Healthy
know.
candy. No,
That'd be
protein
good.
candies. It's actually not a
Dude,
bad
I'd get
idea.
huge if that was the
I
case.
would sell protein candy. That'd be a good
I
deal.
would eat the shit out of some
Can you
protein.
imagine if you get like 10 grams of protein on like peanut M&Ms or something?
Dude, Ridge would even get big.
He's
That's the
jacked.
biggest thing.
Richard
Ridge
walked in
would
like
be big.
Stewie from Family Guy when he's all jacked. He comes in, like, what
The
happened to Ridge?
candy?
He's like, he's got him in his helmet,
Yeah.
chopping on him. I could totally see that.
Oh my
I have
gosh, that's
so many funny
hilarious.
stories with Ridge. He cracks me up.
He's
It's
a
so
wild
funny.
one.
What you have now is one of the mocktails. So this is our brand new can, Solcero. So lime margarita, that's what you're having. Again, clean ingredients, 60 calories in a can.
Mhm.
What's great about it is if like alcohol sales are down like massively.
They're down?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
like
we're in our sober
25%.
era.
Like we're in a sober era. Like
I was gonna
over
say we, but
25%.
they're in a sober era?
Someone's in a sober out there. It might not be us, but somebody's not drinking, which is great.
Yeah,
So, but what's cool is a mocktail. I mean, it's the new thing. I mean,
yeah,
they're selling these things in restaurants and bars, and
yeah.
we'll be at Mackle's, soon with the mocktails.
Okay.
The the pound in Brighton will be picking us up
Ooh,
as well, so
okay.
you'll be able to grab them. But what's cool is the bartenders can pour this thing as a clean margarita
And they
and
don't have
mix tequila in,
yeah.
and you don't have to like have all the chemicals and crap of like a
No, that's
mixer,
awesome
right?
because whenever you're like, "Can I have a skinny margarita?" And then you're like,
It tastes
this is still
terrible,
not
like
skinny."
right, and it's also like you're just like,
It's like sour mix.
it's not good. So they can do that. They can get 2 drinks per can too.
Oh,
Think
yeah.
about the how much faster your bartenders are working too. At that point in time,
Right,
they're
and
just pour,
people
pour,
want
splash,
clean
splash.
especially around here, I feel like a lot of people would rather pay more money to have better
I'm
quality.
100% in.
Yeah,
That is our whole thing is like I want a luxury experience, and coming
yeah,
from a luxury world that I lived in and I, worked for multiple luxury car companies,
yeah.
I
You're
want to
bougie
accept it.
now.
I'm bougie now. I am.
I'd rather
Like
pay for good shit.
totally. And I'm okay with it. If you
No,
tell me
yeah.
that that's $10 in a can at a bar, I'm willing to spend that, but I'm not going to spend, $8 on a crappy mixer. Like it's
Sour
just
mix,
sour
yeah.
mix, right?
No,
So
same.
I'm all in. So you can drink it as a mocktail, which is great. It tastes just like a spicy lime margarita,
Mhm.
which is it's a jalapeno that's actually in
Is
here,
that one
extract.
is that the spicy one?
This is the lime margarita. This one's not spicy, but
Okay.
yes. But we have what you're drinking right now is a spicy lime, which is great. So
Mhm.
on top of that, you can mix tequila in, so we should probably do that just
We'll do
because.
that.
So we'll knock in some Terramana, my favorite. So this is always in the bar rail here.
We're going with
We're going
muscles
muscles.
today.
Like The Rock would be so proud of us right now
Yeah.
that we're using his brand. So my favorite go-to tequila, if I'm mixing margaritas, and I don't want to give you crappy tequila. This is great tequila, and the
Yeah.
price is amazing. We should
I
have
don't know
done
if it
it.
would go
We're
whatever,
too
it's
late though.
fine.
We're deep into
Cheers.
the reposado. So
I'll be here till 10 p.m.
cheers. We're never leaving. So that's it. This podcast is going to be the only 5-hour one you've ever done.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that's one of the flavors. So you have grapefruit margarita, strawberry margarita, black cherry now, and then lime margarita. So new
They're
cans, new
awesome.
look, new vibe.
And are they, carbonated? Yes.
A little bit. So every one of our cans is like a little nitro dose in them.
Okay.
So if you think like a Guinness, what it does is it fills the can and gives it that pressure to it.
Mhm.
But these have a little bit of bubbles, not a crazy
I
amount of
like
bubble. Yeah.
bubbles.
Becky loves bubbles. Like she's like, can we put bubbles?
We need
I'm like,
more
we
bubbles.
need more bubbles. It's just what it is.
It is bubbly though because it has that little bite.
Yes. It's good though, but it's not too much. So it doesn't make you go like cough. It's not like a Verner's when you're
Yeah.
like, hey, try chugging this
Or where
Verner's.
you're like, "I can have one of these." Like when you have a drink that's really good and you're like, "I can have one." And then I have to
Then I
switch
got
to
to
my
figure something else
then I have
out.
to switch to my tequila soda or something.
So I
These I
always,
feel like you could do. It'd be like a tequila soda.
yeah, it is. It's literally like, it's super lightweight. And if you mix it, it's choose your own ending. I mean,
Right.
we put a pretty good amount of tequila in these,
Yeah.
but if you didn't want to, you can just sip them, drink them, and have a good time.
Yeah.
And nobody knows any different when it's in a Yeti sleeve anyway. It's
Well,
cool.
isn't okay, this is a random question, which I mean, maybe it's for the podcast, maybe it's not. Are any of these like well, I guess maybe the energy ones are. I'm assuming they're like clean, healthy energy.
Totally.
Because like there's a connect for people that have ADHD and caffeine.
Yeah. It's funny. I was in Texas one time and I was working automotive at the time, and this lady came over to me, and I had just gotten off stage and I was talking about cars on stage, right, with a microphone. She comes over, she's like, wow, that was a lot of fun. Like I don't even like cars. I'm just here because my husband
Yeah.
likes cars and I'm just following him around. But
But
that
you
was
got
a
a lot
lot
of
of fun.
energy.
Like you have a
Yeah.
lot of energy. And I was like, oh, thanks. I appreciate that. And I don't quite know what that means, but like
Mhm.
were you listening or were you just like vibing,
Excited. Yeah.
And she goes, well, I'm actually a teacher. And can I ask you a weird question? I was like, fire away. Like, let's go. She goes, you ever drink Mountain Dew when you were a kid? I was like, yeah, like every day. She goes, did you feel like normal drinking Mountain Dew? And I was like, yeah, I felt like tired almost. And she goes, I teach and I work with kids with ADHD,
Yeah.
and you very clearly have that. And I'm like, well, I'm an 80s kid. I wasn't diagnosed with anything. We just
Right.
like
You just got
Literally,
in trouble.
you just got in trouble. Funny story, backing up to my childhood, I remember living in Kentucky, and this is probably so illegal nowadays. I had a desk and I would distract people because I always want to talk. And I'd be like,
Mhm.
hey, hey, like,
I got
check
shit to
this out.
say.
I like,
I got
yeah,
shit
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
say.
yeah. I got things to say, and I can't listen to this lady anymore. They're slow talkers and they drive me crazy. And I'm like, get the words out. Like, let's get
Oh,
class over with.
I'm
Like,
bad at that with this.
I can't wait for words. I'm that way. Well, in elementary school, they used to put a refrigerator cardboard box around my desk.
So you couldn't distract
So I
people?
couldn't disrupt people. So I'd be like poke holes to my pencil through it
Oh
so I
my
could get like
gosh.
some natural light through that thing. Like, so I lived in a box
Yeah.
around my desk in like fourth grade, all of fourth
So
grade.
these would have helped you.
Well, back to that. I mean, it's like it leveled me out. And that lady kind of leaned in on that. She's like, I think it really is a thing. And I teach kids and I found that kids with energy and you're an adult version,
Mhm.
I feel like it would affect you that way. And I was like, never had a problem with caffeine. Like I can fall asleep with it in my hand. So,
Yeah.
but needless to say, you don't get the crash off these because of the L-theanine. Kind of keeps you flat instead of like a mountain,
Right.
off the backside. So
Yeah, we
that's
don't want that.
no
All right,
cash.
let's do some fun rapid fire.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think is the most overrated supplement?
Most overrated supplement.
You said you like to talk shit.
Multivitamins.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I always tell Anthony, I'm like, I think you're overdosing on vitamins. Like, you're over vitamins.
He's probably actually breaking them down just knowing him. He's probably breaking
Yeah,
down what
I'm
he
sure he does
needs
it
and he
smart.
takes it.
But I'm like,
he's-
this is
yeah.
too many vitamins. I take
Well,
0.
Well,
I take none.
Becky does the same thing. She is
I'm like too
none.
old to not take any vitamins.
Well, your genetics are good, and so are Becky's. Same thing.
I
She
feel like
could
if I
just not
take them, it
it.
like makes me nauseous.
That's how she gets, and she gets like wacky from it. Like even like
I
when
couldn't
she was
take 'em, it
pregnant,
made
she
me
can do-
sick.
Yeah, same thing. She got sick from it. So I am a vitamin whore, for lack of better words. Like I
Really?
have a whole cabinet in there. It's not impressive. It's like really
I'm sure it looks like
embarrassing.
our whole house.
It's pretty much a whole cabinet, and it could be used for a lot of other better things, but it's all my supplements because I break them down individually to what I want to take and like
Yeah.
what it does with my body. right?
So what do you multivitamin you think?
Yeah, and the reason I say that is this. I lived off of believing multivitamins were like the thing. And I was on a flight one day and I got upgraded to first class and this lady's sitting next to me and I talked to her and like you do on every flight when you have ADHD.
You
You're
should
like,
see
captive
Ridge.
audience.
You
This is
should see
great. Like,
Ridge. The lady's like, I'm putting headphones on. He's
like,
talking about
you have to
stew
stop talking.
for an
Yeah.
hour and a half.
Yeah, that's how I am on a flight. I'm like, it's like an elevator. The door shuts and I'm like, you're
Yes!
stuck with me.
Yeah.
Like, let's go. What can we talk about for like 31 seconds?
Yeah.
So that is that lady at that time, she goes, yeah, I work for the FDA. And I was like, oh. I was like,
Interesting. Let's interview
I have
you.
questions. So I was like, what is the one? And I asked the same thing. I was like, what is the one supplement, one thing that you as a man, wouldn't take? She didn't even miss a beat. She was like multivitamin. I was like, tell me more. She's like, so much of it just blows through you. The way it's broken down, the quality of it,
It's
the
like
actual
watered down,
measurements of it.
basically.
Yeah, they don't even really know
Yeah.
how much. I mean, it's so hard to measure at that point. And then what's your body going to absorb? Everybody's different, right? So that's my personal opinion. I am not a doctor.
Yeah.
I do not have a degree in that or a nutritionist or dietitian, but somebody will probably write you an email and be like, dude, that dude sucks. But
Cool. I won't
truth
read
is,
it.
FDA.
Don't
Yeah,
worry. I have
yeah, yeah.
ADHD and 180 emails.
Yeah, it's just like some FDA chick out there is like, hey, I know that guy, right? Like sees
Yeah.
your podcast. Like I told him that he listened. Yeah. So that's my thing. Best supplement, creatine. I think
Okay.
everybody needs to take creatine, but good creatine, like Creapure creatine, which is German. So
Wait, I think we have that in our pantry.
I guarantee you do. If
Wait, why do we need that?
creatine,
Why do
creatine's-
girls need it?
everybody
I
needs
feel like girls are always like, I'm
It's
not
actually
going to
really
take that.
good-
It's going to make me fat.
No, it's not at all. It actually, I mean, it helps a ton of different things, but like mental, like for just clarity in your
Yeah.
mind, that's what they're finding the biggest thing for creatine is right now. So they're doing like mental, studies on it and like the way it helps thoughts and things like that. On top of that, water for the muscles and like being
Mhm.
soreness and things like that. Creatine's super useful. And they're finding more and more. It's like the one most proven supplement out there.
But it's not going to make you fat.
Creatine will not make you fat.
What if you don't work out?
No.
What if you eat hamburgers all day?
That will make you fat.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't even say that though, because maybe you react really well to red meat. We don't even know.
I
Like,
do
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I would say creatine, everybody, male, female, doesn't matter, young, old, even kids. I'm like, wait until that teenage marker for the boys and I'll start
Mhm.
working it into them. So there's like a rule of thumb to like protein and water, right, with the human body. And I'm sure I'll fire somebody up on this one. That's fine. You can come at me. No, I'm just kidding.
I love fighting.
Yeah, I love fighting. The big thing is like try to get a gram of protein per pound of weight, right? Whatever it is, 100 pounds, 200 pounds.
So even as true for kids.
Yeah, roughly. I mean, kids, sometimes it's easier. I mean, you think about what a chicken breast has or what
Yeah.
ground beef has or things like that that you're mixing in. A quick protein shake for a kid. I mean, Colton, that's a third of his right there, 20 grams of protein. That's
Yeah.
a third of his body weight
Oh,
right
that's
there
safe for
in
both of
grams.
mine.
Yeah, and you don't want to you don't want to put drinks in for food. Food should always be first and then you can supplement after, right? obviously
We're in bulking in our
like,
house.
we're
We're all
no,
bulking,
see,
except
yeah,
Stu.
yeah, Stu's just in bulk.
Definitely not Ziggy.
Stu just lives in pure form always. He's
Yeah.
jacked. So Cheeches too, wherever he is, he's just pure jacked.
You
9
gotta
pounds
see
of fury.
Zig.
Bigger than Stu?
He's not taller than Stu. His head and neck are bigger than Stu, and he's just like
He's like
a
a little
loaf.
my dog has the flat nose, so he blows snot all the
Same with
time on the
mine.
windows, and it's like a streak across the lower section of
He's so
every window
teeny
ever.
though.
I mean, he's 9 pounds of fury. Like, it's
You should get a like fanny pack and put him in it.
that would be dope. Or like
I
a
feel like
crossbody satchel.
Margot has
Like,
that for her little princess.
yeah, but that dog's like 3.5 pounds.
It's 2.5.
Yeah.
You could do 9 and it'd be part of your workout. Switch sides.
9 pounds already.
It's like breastfeeding.
People
You
question
gotta
me.
switch you so much.
You just switch sides. Like, my right arm is dominantly stronger from my 9-pound curls with Cheech every day. So, like, fanny pack would be dope. I had a ferret growing up, and our ferret would wiggle around.
Wait, so did I, but
Did
it
you?
stunk so bad.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, and they shit in the corner.
Every time. Yeah.
Always
Or
in the
in
corner.
your living room. Like, in the
Yeah,
corner
the corner of the living room.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. I'm interviewing a animal psychic next week, and I'm taking the dogs. And so
This
she's
is
gonna
gonna be
like,
like just this
for
is gonna be the
this.
Stew show.
I know, but like
Ziggy's gonna own it though. You gotta know he's gonna peacock so hard. He's like,
he's
this is
gonna
my time to
scream
shine
and
right
jump
now.
on Stu's head, and Stu's gonna be like, "Oh, come on."
You have
How
the
embarrassing.
strongest Frenchies I've ever seen.
I don't
It's like
know. Maybe
weirdly
Anthony's giving him creatine,
I bet he's taking creepier. It's that German creatine. That's it.
except they're French.
It's definitely not multivitamin.
They're not taking
They're not taking
multivitamins.
multivitamin.
They're
like
allergic to everything.
emasculated. Yeah, they're like little tiny like shrimpy dogs. Poor multivitamins. I just destroyed them on this podcast. But anyway,
They are jacked. Those are some jacked dogs.
they are. I'm a little jealous because everywhere I go with Cheech, people are like, "That's your dog." I'm
Yeah,
like,
you
"Kidding?"
need to
Like,
go a place with Stu, I feel like.
I would take Stu anytime.
Mhm.
Stu's my homie. So, all right,
Alright.
what else you got?
What else we got? What is the biggest gym mistake that beginners make?
Ego,
You think?
100%. Like,
I
and
like that answer.
like we're all in it. We've all done it. That's the problem. Like, you walk in there and you're looking at the guys and you're looking around the room, and the hardest part is this: they're not looking at you. They may look at you, but they don't care about you.
They're looking at them and
they're
being
trying
like,
to
"Damn,
be-
I look like shit too."
Yeah, they're trying to be like better at them. Like,
Yeah.
we're all the same. We're all wacky, weird in our heads. We're in there trying to push the limits and get better and get stronger and be more fit. And we're never good enough. That's the mentality of a gym rat, right? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Like, I look back on pictures and I was shredded. And at that time, if you asked me, I was fat. Like, that's how
Yeah.
you look at yourself, And it's just a mental game. They're all in the same space doing the same stuff. Don't go in there with your ego and try to be that guy. Like, learn. Like, if
I
I
love
could
that
give,
advice. I
yeah.
think people give up because they're like, "Okay, I want like 0 to 60 Amazon results to be like this person," and they don't go because
Yeah.
obviously they're not getting that.
And I remember, like, the one thing I hate the most, and like, obviously I'm in my 40s now. Like, I'm not in my 20s. Like, it used to be so easy to do certain things and tweak things and just like change your body percentage. The hardest part for me is when people go, "I don't have enough time." Like, oh, cool. Do you know what time my alarm went off this morning?
Yeah.
3:45 is the
I
answer.
know. I
So
actually get
you
mad
gotta
when
make
people
time.
tell me that
too.
because I'm
don't
like,
say
I'm
that.
doing
Like,
100 jobs.
Yeah.
I have 2 kids. We
Right.
do sports. We have all the.
own
I
2
don't
companies.
eat,
Right.
so I can do all these things.
Totally. And I had, like,
That's why I
guess
eat
what?
and drink
I
beef.
have 3 boys.
Yeah.
I own 2 companies and I work a full-time job.
Yeah.
And I still make it to the gym every day.
And
Like, you don't need to go and set a PR every single day at the gym, but go and be
Yeah.
present and get through it. Like,
Or like, what
move
can
your
you cut
body.
out? What can you cut out to go? Like,
Totally.
what are you wasting your time? I don't
Mine
watch
was social
TV.
media.
I
Like,
don't have TV.
Instagram is mine because I will focus, and my biggest thing is like I'm trying to learn always.
Yeah.
So Chris Bumstead, you were talking about Bum Energy, right?
Yeah.
Like, I followed him on Instagram. And I
What's he
love his
doing?
work. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see what he's doing. Like, he's got an awesome social media presence. The Rock, his workouts, amazing.
And you're like
Back
deep
to-
diving into
To,
it.
honestly, the guys that you follow and the things that you want to see, like, Men's Health isn't going to give you the answers. If
Right.
it did, everybody would be in shape, right?
Right.
So what can you pull from different people and see little tweaks, little things?
What recipe
Look in the
like works
background.
for you?
Yeah, like, you got to kind of figure it out. Everybody's different. And that, for me, check your ego, learn, be a sponge,
Mhm.
listen to some of the guys. Look at the guy that looks the way you want to look. Ask him questions because
Right.
you're looking at this guy over here like, is that what you want to look like? Like,
Right.
chances are, like, they're not
Or
doing
they're
the-
like annoyed with that guy, even though they want like just ask him.
totally. Why don't you go talk to him? Because chances are you have a lot in common. And that's
Yeah.
the hardest part.
Or
Like,
he's been
like,
in your shoes.
we all started somewhere. And like, I've been through going from Ironman training and being super lean endurance athlete to competing with CrossFit to
Mhm.
bodybuilding, fitness modeling, like all that. Like, I've been on all the spectrums of it. And like,
Right.
what do you want to learn? What do you want to do? What's your goals? Like, talk to people because you got a lot of people out there with a lot of knowledge.
I love that because I was not expecting that. I thought you were going to say some kind of like actual fitness, physical thing. I feel like what I think people fail at is their expectations are wrong. So they're like, okay, I'm going to try this. And then
Right.
it doesn't work. right away because they're changing like 17 different things in their routine.
Yeah.
And they're like, I couldn't do it. So that one just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
you don't
they
just
write it
start.
off. You can't just write it off.
That one
Like,
doesn't work. You have to give it a minute to, you're going to suck.
yeah.
You suck in the beginning.
And
always.
honestly, if you look at what years of dedication,
Everybody sucked in the beginning.
everybody does.
And
You're
then you go
coming
on
from-
vacation and you fall off the wagon and then it takes you to start all over.
But
I mean,
are
it's
you
not
staying with
just
your
starting all
routine
over,
though? Like
but
that's the key.
I
Like,
don't stay on routine on
so-
vacation. Do you? Do you work on a vacation?
I'm that
judging.
guy. I'm that guy.
Oh.
I am that guy. The one that was the hardest for me, believe it or not, was our honeymoon, which was in Bora Bora, right? And we did like the overwater bungalow things.
Oh,
you can see the
cool.
floor, right? We did that. It's a tiny island, and you're not even on proper Bora Bora. You're on one of the resorts, whether it's like the St. Regis or the Hilton or whatever. And you have your little shacks over the water, and there's like whatever amount of them. You're on a tiny island in the middle of the South Pacific. Like there's nothing to do. There's no fitness gym. You're not going and throwing weights around. Like figure out what you're gonna do. Like I ran the entire island. It was like caging a lion. Like, and I was like gonna get my workouts in. So she's like sleeping in, hanging out, enjoying vacation. I'm up at 5 a.m. like going up to the top of the mountain. I'm like, oh, that only took like 7 minutes. I got to do this like 25 more times, right, to get my workout in. So then I'm on the paddleboard and I'm paddling around the island, like trying to figure out how can I get a workout in. And she's like, you would die on this island. Like if we were here more than 7 days, you would die. Like you were already exhausted. You've exhausted all options.
You've scaled the island
like,
so many times.
Yeah, like you're annoyed and you're annoying me is pretty much what it comes down to.
No, I let Anthony go. He can still go to the gym, but he's also so OCD in the morning that like, I'll be like, hey, let's get up, let's go to breakfast, let's go to the beach. I'm not like doing my hair and shit. Like I'm like going down to breakfast ugly. I'm going to get my chairs, but I'm getting the chairs.
Right.
It's 7 a.m. I'm not getting up and
guess
showering.
who's not getting enough chairs is me and Anthony. So yeah.
But he does work out.
I'm gonna back him up on this one though, because I'm a weirdo. It's a good thing and it's a terrible thing. Like you gotta let things slide. We'll go off on this tangent for 7 hours. But
here we go.
Yeah, towels get folded a certain way.
No, I know they do because Anthony showed me.
You have to. You gotta go long in and then you do the tri-fold.
Yeah.
Stack.
Yeah.
And
I do it this way because my arms aren't that long.
Oh. Well, yeah,
but
makes sense.
No, he will work out on vacation and then he goes and does his thing.
But it's a good balance, right? But he still drinks with you. You guys still hang out and drink and have fun. Like that.
Yeah, I'm going to a resort breakfast. Yeah. Like, I'm a creature.
Yeah, but
why am I getting an outfit on for this?
For breakfast? It doesn't make sense.
What's your favorite cheat meal?
I mean, I'm a pizza guy. Like, I love pizza. I don't care how white trash it may seem. I freaking love pizza. Like,
I always don't want to pick pizza as my favorite food because it's like so
too
basic.
Easy. Yeah,
but it's so good. It always sounds good too.
Are you gonna be like at a football game? Be like, I'm not gonna have a slice of pizza. Like, no, I'm gonna eat like $70 at Ford Field worth of slices.
You should have seen how many corn dogs I ate in Nashville.
Oh, I could eat some corn dogs. Corn dogs are good.
They were footlongs. Anthony goes, Britt, I spent over $100 on corn dogs for you this weekend. Because I'm like, should I
That's hard though, because it's like a breaded.
I'm like, should I get two?
Yeah.
He's like, do you need two?
Cheapest meal on earth next to ramen noodles.
No, but
like dollar.
No, they were like expensive ones.
Oh well.
That were in like a food truck. He's like, I spent $45 last night, and it's been 2 nights since then. I spent over $100 on corn dogs.
Let's back this whole conversation up. We just said food truck expensive and corn dogs in one sentence. Like, it's pretty rough. This is the life we're living.
Okay, so it's not our fault.
Lasagna's kind of the same way. It's always better the second day. Like you could put
but also it's so heavy. I'm like, you go to make a lasagna, you're like, this is $84 and it weighs 9 pounds.
Also, you got like a knife and a fork and you're trying to get it out.
There's a good invest.
Like a pizza's like, let's go.
Done.
Like I can walk anywhere with a piece of pizza.
It's good, cold or hot.
And you just, you do the trick where you wipe your hands at the bottom of your pant legs and you're good.
Oh yeah,
you gotta wash your hands. You just wash your wipe on the
That's true. So that's your go-to cheat?
Yeah, for sure, pizza.
Are you normally like a super regimented diet person?
Not at all.
Really?
I wish I could own that.
Do you
I wish
Chipotle
I could
9 times a day?
I eat Chipotle like to a fault. If you ask my old boss, like I got written up for eating Chipotle with double meat. It's like a laughing thing.
You're literally twins with Anthony, I think.
Yeah,
he goes there. He's like, I went 3 times today.
I could do that.
I'm like,
because I know exactly what I'm gonna get. Right? It's white rice, black bean, double meat.
You don't even do that. So, Rich goes on bright beans, the pinto one.
The pintos, the bright beans.
He goes, I'll have bright beans. Anthony gets the black beans.
Yeah, I do too.
And double meat with
double meat.
Rice.
Yep, with white rice. Keep it simple. Sometimes I'll throw sour cream in there, get a little crazy. Other times, like maybe some cheese. Always the smoked Chipotle sauce, which I have like an abundance of, like a stockpile of.
I've never sauced. Wait, so is that the salsa?
You got to go out. No, forget about the line. You got to tell them don't put a top on it, and you take it out to the napkin area, and they have the Chipotle branded
Is it
smoked. It's called
creamy?
smoked. And no, it's just Tabasco sauce, and you use the Tabasco sauce on it, and it's like a smoky Tabasco. You can buy it at Kroger. I'll give you one. You're actually leaving with one today. That's what it
Yay!
is. You're getting a box of Chipotle.
You're
It
leaving
comes
with
it's
one.
so awkward because it's a bottle in a box. So you'll look at like Kroger or wherever you go,
Yeah.
Butchers, whatever, and you're gonna be like, I don't find this freaking stuff on the shelf because it's not a bottle. It's in a box. The bottle's inside of it. Super weird, but we're gonna get you a box of
Wow.
Chipotle.
I can't wait.
Yeah. You're gonna change your life, really.
What do you think has been like your biggest business lesson so far?
I think, 4-H's, right? I'll go back to like what things I teach the kids, and I
Mhm.
try to live by these too. It's super hard sometimes, but I have them check me, even my kids, Becky, like my friends. The 4-H's are like, no matter what you do in life, if you live by what I call the 4-H's in this house, you'll do fine. Go to school, go to college, don't care. Like, go start a business, all good, but like
Mhm.
live by the 4-H's. So for me, it's hardworking is one of the H's, right? Honesty is an H. So humble is one of the big H's. That for a man, I think is the
Well, you
hardest
gotta get
thing.
kicked.
Is to see, you can sometimes get kicked in the face a little bit, and then just
That's
like
what you need, though. I think. I think when you get kicked in the face, you probably need that.
totally. But you also have to stay hungry, right? For what's next.
Yes.
Like so that's like the 4-H's. And I have a little neighbor girl over here that she loves the 4-H's, but she's like, "Can we just put like one more H in there? Like, can it be happy?" And I was like,
No,
I kind of like that, but that's not the point of the 4-H's, right? So
this will
5-H's
equals
doesn't sound
happiness.
like, yeah, but
Equals
it does
happiness.
equal happiness. Maybe that's the fifth overall overarching H. So
Maybe it's the formula for happiness.
you always make mistakes in life, like we all do. Every single person, don't care who you are. That's a big one, is just to try to live by those 4 things, because I'll tell you what, you can get the rug swiped from underneath you real fast, and it's super
Yes.
humbling. I've had that talk before with people, and you're like, you can succeed, you can fail, but like with the boys, I tell them like, hey, even when we got the rug pulled, like we fall forward. Like we don't fall backwards, we fall forward and we get back up. Like
Mhm.
you just keep going. You stay hungry, you stay hardworking, you stay honest, and overall humble. Like no matter what, you just have to stay in like a sponge mode.
Yeah, I
You
do feel like
have to
hungry is like you want to do it, but you also have to receive it.
totally. And that's the hardest part, I think,
I
for
think so
especially
many.
for men. Like we don't want to listen.
Yeah,
We
you
want
want
to
to already
like,
know.
well, I want to do it, right? Like
You
let me
already
be the
know.
action maker, right? Like, and I think that with relationships, that's my big thing. Is like Becky will say, sometimes I don't need you to fix it, I just need you to hear me. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, touche. I'll shut up. If I could tell any young business owner that getting into it, make sure your contracts, your operating agreements, all of your paperwork, the legal stuff up front is done up front.
And you read it.
And you read it. Because you could start out and be best friends and start something great together.
Mhm.
And when it comes to getting paid, things change. People change when money
I
get
feel like
involved.
I
And
feel
like,
this so hard because
like
I've had so many conversations with people on the podcast and like even my life, and it's like you can never assume that somebody else cares about it as much as you do.
no. And
And
they
I
may,
also
but
feel
you
like
don't know. Like,
weirdly in so many weird business situations, like somebody asked Anthony and I one time, "What do you think is important in like having independence in like a business relationship?"
yeah.
I'm like, always somebody gets a divorce and spends all the money.
And you're just sitting there
It's so
going,
true.
sweet.
And the other
You know?
person like gave their heart and soul into it.
Yeah, totally. And you don't know. And I mean, honestly, in any partnership, any friendship, any like relationship, it's a give and take. You have to recognize that other person's strengths. Like,
Mhm. But you
I
have to
can't
also
do
know your
something.
paperwork.
Right, totally. The paperwork needs
Know
to be
your
outlined in the beginning.
paperwork.
Because I'll tell you what's real awkward is doing the paperwork
Too
3
late.
years later.
Yeah, when
Right?
the
And
other
you're
guy
like,
spent all his money on hookers and he's getting
yeah. And you're going,
divorced.
huh, well, that didn't work out the way I thought, did
Mhm.
it? Right? I thought this was a different person. Like, so, and I got really lucky and like, honestly, just super blessed in the whole of my business so far. I have really good people I work with.
Right.
Like I've gotten lucky and we've worked really well together. But overall, my biggest thing would be like, get your paperwork done legally up front. As awkward as it may seem in the first part of the friendship, relationship, business ownership, get it done
You
up
have
front.
to.
You have to. Otherwise, it gets super weird 3 years down the road, right? I would tell anybody to do a DISC profile. If you're familiar with what that is.
What is that?
DISC profile. So it's personality profile. DISC is just one of the many out there.
Is that
There's
like the
hundreds of them.
so it's like a Myers-Briggs or something?
Kind of, yes. D is like a dominant personality. That's
Yeah.
what that stands for. Like I, S, and C, it's like 4 different areas.
Are you
right?
only one?
No, you can be multiple, right? But you will shine in one area. So it's a series of questions you're going to take, and it's going to rank you, and it's based on: are you people focused? Are you task driven? Right? Are you fast paced? Or are you slow paced?
I could answer those. I'm fast-paced, I'm people-focused.
You're an I. I'm an I. That's why this is easy for us because we can talk all day.
Yeah.
Like, shut the elevator. Let's go. I'm talking to everybody in here.
I
wanna
forgot
know
I
where
was
it's
getting
going.
off this elevator.
Yeah. But then you have people that are Ds who will railroad anybody because it's task driven. They don't care about people and they're fast paced and they just want the job done. That's a
What's
D personality, right?
okay.
And then you get like and there's animals that are associated with each one. Like the S is like a golden retriever, right? Like the
Yeah.
I is an otter. We would be otters because we just want to show off in the tank and like hang out, like peacock around and have
Yeah.
fun. Everybody loves us. We want to be
We're
involved.
just
Like
loved.
you were just like, let's go. Like you guys want to come to see world? You're here to see the whales, but really, I'm gonna own this whole thing because I'm just playing with this ball in
Yeah.
the water and zooming by the
Yeah.
glass and like kids are loving me. That's who the I is, right? We are fast paced people. That's our focus in life. And then you get to see, and they're like super analytical. They're numbers. They want to challenge you. Like you say this, and they're like, "Oh, let me run the stats on that." Like they're the guy on their
Yeah.
phone fact checking you. Becky's an S, which she's like would be a golden retriever. She comes in the room,
Yeah.
and she's happy.
She's
Like
organizing shit
she's
behind the
organizing.
scenes.
Like think like she's a people person, a little slower paced, right?
Mhm.
She doesn't need to just go fast, go hard always. Like
Mhm.
that's me. That's I. That's us, right? She is like, I'm just gonna do things, and it's all gonna work out really well for
Yeah,
everyone,
like
right?
I'm like making things so efficient.
Totally. So
What's up with the CBD and the other drinks that you guys have?
all right, so like couple, obviously we talked about Socera, which is our mocktails. We talked about our energy drinks, all the clean green tea, 200 milligrams there. We talked about the protein drinks, which we have behind us in the cooler. We also have electrolyte waters, which we tried in the beginning, right?
Mhm.
The other side of our brand, which is called Lay's, Laze. So people say lazy, which is kind of what we wanted. We
Okay.
want it to be like lazy vibes. Like it's got an oil kind of stained can.
Is
They're
it
really
with
cool.
the same
They're same company. We're all the same owners of this company, but it's kind of like a
Okay.
separate brand. You really can't put it with like a health and fitness or a mocktail because in the country we live in, it's gray area. It can be a gray area, right?
Okay.
CBD, THC. Our stuff is 5 milligrams of CBD, 5 milligrams of THC.
Each are different. They're not the same. They're not in the same drink.
They're in the same drink.
Oh, they are?
And within one drink, you get 5 milligrams CBD, 5 milligrams of THC in 1 8 ounce roughly can, right?
Okay.
Cool thing is inflammation, like anything like for a sports or athlete or something like that, where you would have like inflammation in a joint or joint pain or even hip pain, and it can relax the body with the THC and CBD combination. So Federal Farm Act says, because it's hemp derived that we can sell across, United States. There's certain states that you cannot, right?
Right.
Understandable. Michigan's pretty wide open. There's rules and regulations to every single state. Just check your state, I guess, at this point. But you can order it. They're super clean ingredients. They taste amazing. They don't have like any weird aftertaste or any funky like medicinal or like plant like tang to your
Skunk
tongue, like
ass.
skunky, nasty, like shitty
Yeah.
ass. Like, yeah,
They taste
none of
good.
that. They taste good. There are some bad ones out there. And I'll be honest, like growing up as an athlete, I never smoked pot. I never did any of that stuff. I just stayed
Right.
away from it. I was just always focused on what I had to get done. And then later on in life, I fall into this company and we start working together with this stuff. And our THC, which is all hemp derived, comes from Kentucky, which is where I grew up. Like it's kind of
Oh,
like
we're getting into the roots.
like yeah, back to the roots, really, like the mountain stuff. So with that being said, it's super clean, it's easy to drink, it's small cans, and the cool thing is like a lot of people think gummies is the way. Like
Okay.
people are like, oh, gummy, I do gummies. The problem is, man, you could get a gummy that's let's say it's just make it easy numbers, 10 milligrams of THC.
Okay.
That could be in like a corner of that gummy.
Oh, they're
So
like
you like
distribution's bad.
you break that thing up. You could take a corner and got nothing, and I take the other corner. I got all 10, right? And you think you're breaking it like, two and a half, two and a half, two and a half,
Maybe
two and a half.
more, yeah.
Yeah, right. You don't know how it's gonna hit you. And plus, it's also by surface area. So as that absorbs into your stomach, the surface area, right? So that can go like a wave for people. And gummies, I can't even tell you how many stories I've heard from people who are like, dude, I hit the ground. Took a gummy, I crawled to my bed. Couldn't get up, I couldn't move, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm not a gummy guy, I don't do any of that. But what's cool about a liquid is it's all consistent in the can. So you know what you're getting when you
Yeah.
drink it, right? And it's meant to be like a very relaxing, calming. You're going to bed, sheets feel amazing, joints are good, and you're ready to crash, right? Like that's it. Like
Yeah.
before a concert, save yourself $700 in margaritas at the concert, right? So it's not like, hey, I'm going out to get high and like get all nutty. Like
Mhm.
that's not the vibe. Like we're going for like little can,
Little amount.
little amount, have a good time with it. We're not trying to get you cranked, right? Like it's just about joints.
I think that
and
makes I
recovering.
think we're not out to get you cranked is
Yeah.
a statement.
Yeah.
So what does like the future look like for this? What are you guys
I'm
hoping
gonna
to
speak it
do?
into existence. We're gonna get big. We're gonna be in big box stores. We're gonna be in your Kroger, your Bush's, your Piggly Wiggly, your
Definitely the
whatever.
Piggly Wiggly.
God, I gotta be in a Piggly Wiggly. If I get in a Piggly Wiggly, I'm gonna be like doing selfies next to my
We're
product.
tagging them.
This is all the white trash Southern boy coming out,
Yeah.
right? In a
I don't
Piggly
know if
Wiggly.
that's really your
So,
audience though.
God, I love it though. Those are
I
my
love
people.
it. No.
Those are my people, but maybe not the audience for the drink. The hard part is like we've created such a quality product.
Right. You can't sell it for like
Yeah, you can't.
99 cents.
It's not a 99-cent product. Like you're going to pay
But
a
you
good
know when
price.
you're getting a 99-cent product that like you're gonna feel like 99.
Platinum vodka, right? We
Yeah.
all drink platinum vodka at one time.
You're
Your
drinking
one
Burnett.
job was for what? You're drinking Burnett for what reason? You're getting cranked. Like your
Yeah.
goal is to take a volleyball to the face tonight. That's what your goal is, right? Like that's what it is. But like,
Cheapest way to get messed up.
yeah, this is not us. We are a premium product, and we have a good price that anybody can afford. But you know what you're getting with it. Like that's the key.
Right. I love that. I feel like quality at what quality costs.
And that's it.
Well, thanks so much for meeting with me today. I feel like we learned so much about you, but also about health, fitness, all the things that are really trending right now. And I'm super excited about your guys' products, and I can't wait to get them in my own house for really all of us. I feel like they're family friendly.
It's cool.
They
That's what it's all
really
about.
are.
That's what it's
And
all
going
about.
into the summer, it's going to be great. So we're going to put all of your info in the show notes for how to order the products and find them wherever, recipes, whatever it is.
It's designed to be non-alcoholic, but it
Whatever
works.
you wanna do.
It works. I'm not judging.
All right, awesome.
So that's it. Thank you for having me.
Of
Appreciate it.
course.
It was a blast.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. I love the mindset. I love the stories, and I love the energy. If there's one thing to take away from this conversation, it's that success is not built overnight. It's built through consistent habits, showing up even when you don't feel like it, staying coachable, and continuing to move forward even when you don't have a plan. As we discussed, I have all of the product information where you can get these mocktails, these energy drinks, these protein drinks. All of the products are going to be in the show notes. I'm also going to put their social media handles in there if you guys want to ask questions or find a place to order. These are definitely going to be some of the things I am stocking my fridge with for the summer that are very family friendly for everybody of all ages in our household. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please share this with somebody, share it on socials, give us a comment, leave us a review. It helps push the podcast out to new audiences. I love hearing your feedback and connecting with you on what resonated and what things really stuck out to you in these conversations. Thanks for listening. Again, I'm Brittany Racine with Mike Get Loud, and we'll see you next week.